Welcome to the Living Memory Association's Reminiscence video, and this is video number 3, and today we're going to talk about smoking. Did you smoke or do you smoke? And when did you start? Because smoking used to be the thing to do, so children would try it and have a sneaky puff of a cigarette that they'd found or stolen. You used to be able to buy cigarettes in singles. We hear of people going into tobacconists and newsagents and asking for a single cigarette. And of course, cigarettes were so much cheaper. You also hear of children going along to get their parents' or grandparents' cigarettes, just going along and being able to buy cigarettes themselves. And I remember as a child going along to get the daily messages, and on that list that you'd hand over to the shopkeeper would be cigarettes, my mum's actual cigarettes. And we're going to have a look at a few of these brands here. Now, when I went shopping for my mum, these were the cigarettes that were her brand, Guards, which I think were quite uncommon, certainly in Scotland. But there'll be some other brands there that you might remember. There's Players Navy Cut, Capstan Navy Cut, and over here is Shipmate Navy Cut, and I think they were a particularly strong cigarette. Senior Service, one here I've never heard of, Rocky Mount and Park Drive. Some cigarettes were going for the higher market, shall we say. The other end of that here is Woodbine. Now, people talk about going along to buy Woodbines as a very cheap cigarette. And also, I think this was the brand that you could buy singly from the shop. So we've spoken about cigarettes, the Navy Cat cigarettes, which were a lot stronger. And this tin here is actually, as you can see, RN on there, Royal Navy issued cigarettes. And on the back here, there's a little message that says, "This tobacco is supplied duty-free for the exclusive use of officers and men of the Royal Navy, and it is not to be landed, given away, or otherwise disposed of, contrary to regulations." Obviously, it's found its way into here, into the Wee Museum of Memory, where you can see all this fantastic stuff. And of course, it just wasn't cigarettes that people were smoking, there were also pipes. And these are 3 tins of pipe tobacco. So we have St Bruno, 3 Nuns, and another St Bruno flake. And if you go right back, we can actually talk and think about people with the clay pipes, which is a long time ago. Slightly off subject, but as we're talking about clay pipes, this here, now, well, what was this here? It is, I'll tell you, it's Christie's Patent Clay, and they were at St Andrew's Works down in Leith, off the Kirkgate, I believe. But this is a block of clay pipe. Clay, what was it used for? Of course, apart from making clay pipes, this was actually used for whitening the sides of your stairs of the tenement, or actually your step going into. So, do you remember that? Did you use that? Now, the other thing you get with cigarettes, of course, are coupons. And you'd be able to collect, well, hundreds and hundreds of these, and then you'd be able to get items from the catalogue. And I remember this is one of the few things I have from my grandparents, and this was actually got from, I think, probably Embassy cigarette coupons. And of course, this is cigarette cards. They would actually come in the packet of cigarettes, and you'd be able to again collect these, and then you'd be able to put them into this lovely little album. So this is actually radio stars from the 1930s. Did you collect cigarette cards? There were lots and lots of different subjects. Well, we've spoken about going to shops to buy your cigarettes, but here is a fantastic machine where you could put your money in here, 2 shillings, and get your cigarettes pulled out here. This particular brand was Bristol. I don't know how many you got for your 2 shillings. But do you remember machines like this? Maybe being at a station, or actually on the street, or outside a shop? Now, how would you light your cigarette? Nowadays, it's all about disposable lighters, plastic, which are thrown away. In years gone by, we'd have these lovely metal lighters here, often by companies like Ronson. and you'd be given these as a present, maybe for a birthday or if you're leaving a job, or you'd get something very sophisticated like this, which was a desk or tabletop lighter with marble effect on it. Or of course you'd have matches, and this is a giveaway box of matches, evening news, or you'd get Bluebell was another popular brand of matches. And of course, days gone by, cigarette advertising was the big thing, and they made some outrageous claims in here. And also, it was all about style. So you can see from here this Du Maurier advert here from the back of a Picture Post magazine in 1951, all about style. And as I say, some outrageous claims for the actual cigarettes. This one here with a very healthy looking model here. No cough with cool tipped cigarettes. And this is their claim. The wool filter, which traps the dust and absorbs half the nicotine and oil, eliminates the troublesome morning cough and need to clear the throat, no matter how many you may smoke. So you can just smoke as many as you want, basically. Here's another one, and this is again Du Maurier. And this one here says, first and last, the best cigarette of the day. And this claims the cork tip has 3 layers of pure white vegetable tissue interweaved with 2 layers of cellulose fibre. This absorbs irritants and keeps bits of tobacco out of the mouth. It sounds lovely, doesn't it? And allows only the flavour of the very finest tobacco to pass the lips. Well, thank you for watching this, the 3rd Reminiscence video from the Living Memory Association, all about smoking. If you have any memories, or if you have any photographs that you'd like to share with us, you can go along to www.livingmemory.org.uk. We'd love to hear from you, and you can get all our contact details from there. Once again, thank you very much.